Dear friends, what you're about to hear is not just a story, it's a powerful, soul-stirring true incident that can awaken your faith. It shows how sending Salawat blessings upon the Prophet Muhammad can remove the heaviest burdens, relieve debt, and bring peace to the heart. If you are going through hardship or difficulty, stay with us till the end. This story may touch your heart in ways you never expected. There is a beautiful and faith-inspiring incident I wish to present before you. One man lent a large amount of money to his friend, 3,000 dinars. When the time came to repay, the lender went to his friend and said, "Brother, please return." "The money I lent you," the man replied, "I don't have it. I've collapsed financially. My business has failed. I can't repay your money." The lender gave him more time. "All right, I'll wait until the new deadline." But that time passed too, and still the debt wasn't paid. Eventually, the lender said, "My brother, the time is up. Please return the money now." Still, the man couldn't pay, and the matter was taken to court to a Qazi Islamic judge. The Qazi summoned the debtor and asked, "Do you owe him money?" The man said, "Yes, I do, but I have nothing left. My business is destroyed." The Qazi said, "Fine, you now have 30 days. Either repay his money within 30 days or you will be imprisoned." This man went home, empty-handed. But in books of Islamic scholars, this incident is written in great detail, even in books about the virtues of Salawat Darood. That man remembered a hadith he had once read, in which the Prophet Muhammad said, meaning, "Whoever is in distress or trouble should send abundant salawat upon me. For indeed, salawat removes difficulties and worries." The man thought, "I have nothing else to do. Let me start reciting Darood Sharif." From morning till night he began reciting salawat with sincerity. 27 days passed, only 3 days left. Before his court deadline on the night of the 28th day, he saw a dream. A voice came in the dream. "Do not worry, your debt will be paid. Your issue will be solved." He woke up and continued reciting salawat, but said, "This voice alone won't solve my problem. What does it mean? What should I do?" The 28th day passed. Then came the night of the 29th day, and now fate awakened. He again saw a dream. This time, he saw the beloved Prophet Muhammad in his dream. The Prophet said, "Do not worry. Go to Ali bin Isa, the minister. He will repay your debt." In the morning, the man woke up joyful and refreshed. "The Prophet gave me glad tidings." He thought, but then he asked himself, "What? If I go to the minister and he asks for proof, why would he believe me?" Again, that night, the final night, the Prophet Muhammad came in his dream and said, "If Ali bin Isa asks for a sign, tell him this secret. Every morning after Fajr prayer, you recite 5,000 salawat and no one else knows this. Only you and your Lord." The man woke up with a sign. Now he had both faith and proof. Before going to court, he first went to the minister's court. He was afraid, "What if I don't get the money? I'll be jailed today." When he reached the minister's court, the minister was sitting with his advisor. The man said, "I have a message for you." The minister asked, "Whose message?" He replied, "I bring you a message from the Prophet Muhammad." The minister, a true lover of the Prophet, stood up in reverence and said, "What message did my master give you?" The man said, "Sir, I am in debt 3,000 dinars. Today is my final day. My beloved Prophet appeared in my dream and instructed me to come to you, that you will help repay my debt." The minister asked, "Do you have any proof?" He replied, "I did not come empty-handed. My Prophet gave me a sign to share with you, that you recite 5,000 salawat every morning after Fajr, and until the count is complete, you don't speak to anyone. Only you and your Lord know this." Hearing this, the minister trembled with joy. Subhanallah, my master has accepted my salawat. The minister stood up from his seat, went inside, and returned shortly after. He placed 3,000 dinars in the man's hand and said, "This is the amount my master commanded me to give you." Then he gave another 3,000 dinars for bringing me this blessed news. Then another 3,000 dinars for your children to start a small livelihood. And promise me, whenever you need anything again, I am your brother. Allow me to serve you. This man, who last night thought he'd be in prison, now had 9,000 dinars in hand, walking joyfully to court, remembering his prophet. When he arrived in court, people were shocked. "Where did this money come from? You said you were bankrupt." The man narrated the entire incident in court. Everyone was stunned. The Qazi, who was also a lover of the Prophet, stood up, left the room, and returned with 3,000 dinars. He handed it to the man and said, "I too am the servant of the Prophet. I want to take part in this reward." Then, something even more astonishing happened. The man who had originally lent the money stood up and said, "Wait, I too am a follower of the Prophet. Bring pen and paper, I am forgiving his debt completely." Now the man tried to return the 3,000 dinars that the Qazi had given, saying, "My debt has been forgiven, I don't need this." But the Qazi replied, "This was given in the name of the Prophet. I cannot take it back. You keep it." So, the man, once drowning in debt, returned home with 12,000 dinars, his faith stronger than ever. If you are in sorrow, debt, or difficulty, send salawat, darood, upon the Prophet. For indeed, every pain has a cure, and that cure is salawat upon Muhammad. If this story touched your heart, type Sallallahu ala Muhammad in the comments below. Share this video with someone who may be struggling. It could be the turning point in their life. And don't forget to subscribe for more heart-softening, faith-building stories like this one. My dear brothers and sisters, the man in this story held on to patience, faith, and the love of the Prophet, and Allah turned his pain into peace, his debt into blessings. If we too embrace salawat sincerely, we may find our own doors open in the most miraculous ways. May Allah make us among those who constantly send peace and blessings upon the Prophet. Ameen. Salu alal Habib. Sallallahu ta'ala ala Muhammad.